Flex and repeat. You say New York City. Express and repeat and you say worldwide. It has been a time. And your guy is always on his job. Flex and repeat and you say New York City. Express and repeat and you say worldwide. It is, yeah, boy. Love you guys, miss you guys. Have not been on very consistently because we've been in the laboratory putting together the magic and keeping DT out of the laboratory. And a few things are gonna, come into play in the next few weeks. I apologize to all of those who have been waiting for us to do a Sanctuary Sunday. But we've been invited to like African festivals, and I'll tell people to pull up on me over there. And we've been invited to so many different things lately that have coincidentally fell on a Sunday. But I know it for being enriching for me, so I have something to bring back to the kindred. So I have something to bring back to the tribe. And I think that's been my life. All the experiences that I've gone through and that I go through, I am willing and intimate with expression, with no worry, because I know that that's what frees me. But today, we're going to talk about some food real quick. Check this out. Apparently, it's a fish-free tuna footlong. Our way, right? The ingredients is a one-patch good catch, naked in water, plant-based tuna. A plant-based mayonnaise, minced celery, 1 spring onion chopped, 1/4 diced dill pickle. That sounded nice already, man. The only thing I'm really iffy about, we're gonna find out right now, is the good catch. Because I'm like, why not just eat a mushroom? But, it's probably mushroom based. Let's see, so we was at dill pickles, 1 tablespoon of fresh dill chopped. 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, a pinch of coarse sea salt, and 1 sub-style roll. Now, it's crazy because I guess they're giving you the whole thing, the whole spiel, like the ingredients, the instructions, and the tips. But apparently they're running around the city. They be parking up next to subways and stuff, and they're giving out these. So if you take a picture, I believe they give you a sub. So I'll still be getting my own sub because I hashtagged and all the rest of that. But they gave me one of these. So I'm going to try it out, and we're going to see what this is giving. I would try it right now, but I just ate a delicious meal already. I was going to tell you exactly what I ate, but I don't want to make y'all jealous with my alfalfa sprouts and avocado. You know what I'm talking about. But the reality is, that life is not waiting. You must seize. It's important for you to know what you like and go and get it. Why did I say that? Because I see a whole bunch of people behind me waiting on a line for a pair of dunks, apparently. Remember those days? I didn't have to wait online. Had a little bit of accessibility to these type of things. But nowadays, I'm just cool with my flip-flops, man. Like, just give me some Gucci flips. I'm cool. Just make them comfortable, But, so, you're the master of your own time and space. As I always say, the reason why I say that and the reason why it's fashioned in that order is due to the ever more changing of our language. We have to make things fresher, but it's still the same thing. Be the change you want to see. You're the master of your own time and space. Be the dope you want to smoke. It's important for us to refresh the idea. It doesn't mean that you're trying to swindle or whatever insecurities come up when you transform your brand. Know that you're doing it for, oh, that's loud. Know that you're doing it for the connectivity of more people. And the more people that you truly desire is not for the monetary sense, obviously. It's just for the, it's just for the reality of expansion. To meet new people, to find out new palates. That's the best thing a chef could ever desire, is having people available, like new mouths. It's wonderful having people enjoy your stuff, but then, man, you want to find somebody who's from a different region who flavor profile is so vast and different from what you cook, and then they can still appreciate what you're giving. And let's just take that out the kitchen and just put that in our souls. You want to be able to provide a recipe of self that has this magic that anybody can consume, that has this delight, that has this flavor that anybody can consume and find it to be nutritious. Woo, this comes from spirit, y'all. Because remember, we were talking about this. But it's all in the same love. You know, the more you take care of yourself in fragrance, the more you eat the right things for self, because we don't all eat the same thing. You know, a tiger isn't unhealthy in comparison to a monkey, and they have different diets, you know. Nonetheless, they know exactly what to eat for self in order to be what they truly can or will become. So it's just important for you to remember that. And remember, as an intellectual, breathing entity, that you must have a conscious relationship with yourself, a gentle speaking daily. What is that called? Meditation. You got to sit with your conscious, quiet self and just be in love. It's not scheduling the day. It's not thinking about what you have to do in the next few months. This is about you. This is about your relaxation, your pure elevation, so that you truly have more to give. Because having amounts of money still isn't enough. Having availability and flexibility still isn't enough. You can do more for a person in a second from just paying attention properly or being available properly than you could for them by being next to them or married to them for a lifetime. I say it again. When taking care of self, so much so, and your fragrance is right, where you're not bothered, you're unbothered, you have these opportunities to be evolutionary and available. It'll bring you to another level of self that once you're out of it, you can look back and say, wow. Or no, you might just keep on flowing and keep on shining. I don't think the sun looks back and says, damn, yo, did I really help those roses out down there? It just does it. So I hope you feel what I'm saying when I say that your truth is within inspiration. You are inspired, then you inspire others. You are elevated, then you elevate others. That's what that is. That's what I know. That's what I understand. I won't even say no. That's what I understand. That's what I overstand. That's what I have a relationship with. I don't know nothing. Because if I know it, then it's too solid and it's in a box. I don't know it. But I definitely have relationships and understandings with love, with pain, with hate, with joy, with celebration. And those things are pinnacle colors in the masterpiece of your life. And the things that you are going to paint and bring to this beautiful, magnificent space that you see around us, that we share together. It's powerful shit, man. Powerful shit. I love y'all for listening. I appreciate everybody that's in the room right now. And furthermore, I appreciate everyone that's going to take the opportunity to listen to this. I also have to thank the brother that hit me up, because I haven't had the opportunity because it's kept me choked up a bit. A few weeks back, a brother hit me up, and I've never met him. And he hit me up and he said, you know, I was going through a hard time, and excuse me, brother, because I'm not going to mention your name, but I was going through a hard time, and, you know, the things that you said have helped me to get through, and I got to give y'all a reality. We all are going through it. It's not we all go through it. We all are going through it. It's a continuous thing. It's a part of our lives. And even when we're at the height of our life, we still have the opposite end of that space, because that's reality. That's duality of this space. We are all going through it. So when I express something to you, when I'm giving you something from my heart, I truly am speaking to my soul. I truly am speaking to a part of me that's in you, you know? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're out there healing people. Because we're either breaking people down or we're healing them. We're either breaking hearts or we're healing hearts. For real, for real. And in between, we talk about we making money and we dripping. But there is change. There will be change. I am change. I don't desire it. I create it. I'm the master of my own time and space. I'm the embodiment of infinite possibilities. So I would love for you guys to join us in the next few weeks. Every Wednesday we're going to be doing something called Digital Soapbox. where I'll be speaking with my brothers and sisters on the live. First we'll start on this live, and then we'll expand. As y'all support me and my people, we can expand and we can become realer. And maybe there'll be space for y'all to be with us to grow and expand for others, because expansion and harmony means success. And if success is money, that's obvious. As long as you got success in your life, you're always gonna have money. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Even if it's in a little scale, you gotta appreciate the little successes. You know, I just gotta say also, it's such a beautiful thing to hear brothers out there saying, talking my talk, because it ain't my talk, it's our talk. Like, it's real powerful. I'm hearing Dr. Umar say shit that I've been saying for years. I'm hearing all different walks of life. Brother Jamar saying things that it's like I've been sitting with for so long. It's real, you know? And y'all need to have a greater understanding that we at another level right now. Like, before, you were just able to think about your friend and then the phone rings. Now it's like, yo, you think about your friend, you can have a full-out conversation with your friend right now. You just got to get yourself right. You got to get yourself right. How do you get right? Clear your plate off. You fast. You break down what you think you know. Just make sure it's clear. Make sure it's the truth. And you lead and you run far away from insecurity. You vanquish it. That's that. Oh, well, my man look good, but you know, you signed up for that. If your man is attractive, you signed up for other women being attracted to your man, and that means you got good taste. So if he chose you to want to be with, then wow. Or if y'all chose each other, however unegotistically I can make it sound. But there's a beautiful reality behind having truth around you, love around you, no insecurities, no fears. It's difficult to vanquish fears amongst the fearful, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. There's so many, like I said, you're the master of your own time and space. You're the embodiment of infinite possibilities. That doesn't restrict you from any sort of miracle, what have you. You won't call it a miracle, but it's really your manifestation of mind actualized, and the space around you submitting to that, if you understand how powerful that is. We call them miracles. We try to give too much grace to the invisible and then forget about ourselves. Well, today we're not doing that. Today we're going to celebrate ourselves as individuals. So when you're done listening to this, I want you to take time for yourself and tell yourself how much you appreciate yourself. Remind yourself of the things that you've created, because we've all done it once at least. And I'm not saying walking and talking, because those are the masteries that we disrespect and forget, and we misuse, in fact, you know. But if we can base back to that walking and talking understanding, and we remember, oh shit, we're creators. We are paying attention, and we're putting it together. And that's all you need to be. Take your beautiful air, you breathe it in. You're feeling yourself, you're feeling great. Remember, every time you're breathing in through your nose or you're breathing in through your mouth, you're seeing the sun rise, and it's a beautiful rise of sun shining into your heart, into your soul. And as you exhale, you're exhaling out all that unnecessary space that needs to be filled with the sunshine. Exhaling, exhaling, the sun's going down, the sun is setting. And keep that concept for self. Be the dope you want to smoke. I ain't gonna hold up too much more of your time. I'm about to head over to this spot real quick. We got some things we're gonna do. Brother Tariq, inshallah, I will be with you on Saturday. We will be at the Masquerade, and we will have our metaphysical tools. So please, things are moving very, 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 very quickly for me right now, and I can't really explain furthermore. And I'm in flow, but I say that because I am finding myself making more things that people are just buying off the shelf very quickly. So if you need an Aura Refresh Spray, please hit me up. If you don't know what Aura Refresh Spray is, get your mind right and hit me up to find out what that is. Go check out Sanctuary on my Supreme Green Cuisine website. Or in fact, check out SANC NYC. That's Sank NYC. Short for Sanctuary NYC. And it'll give you an idea of the products that we have. We have Power of 13 incense. I got a whole bundle of those I'm about to wrap up. I've got more sage. I've literally only got one more, well, one more sage. I said one more. I've literally got one more sage left. And it's time. You know, it's really time. And I can, but I won't. Be available for individuals that are not willing to even wake up. I don't mind if you're groggy. I don't mind if it takes time for you to get up, but I gotta see some movement. And I can only be available for those, because if I step back, then I won't be available for the ones that's making moves. Let me let this pass. Oh, they got some truffles on this. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh man, you can't see it. I just seen a delicious black truffle. I love truffles. Weird. But if I'm raising the vibration and the level of my work so that more people are available for it and can participate with it, I can't worry about the people that are choosing not to wake up, that are choosing not to support, that are choosing to have a contrary ideal. Who has time for that? And just like I continuously tell you, my lovers, what do we do with a parasite in order to execute it, in order to extinguish it? We starve it. So you have to starve those ideas to which you don't desire. I say it again, if you find yourself with your man and you're thinking about, oh, he's cheating on me, oh, he's doing this, oh, he ain't that, your daughter, your son, whomever, you need to take a step back and fix yourself. You are funky. Yeah, there might be facts and truths in what you're perceiving, but the reality is that you don't have to keep yourself in an uncomfortable space. You can't process in an uncomfortable space. It's possible, but the fruits are so lame. So it's very important for you to remember, no matter what the circumstances are, there's a fire right across the street. You ain't screaming about the fire, ah, like you burning. Ah. Why? How do you extinguish the fire if you're screaming about it, how hot it is, and you haven't even touched it yet? The only ones that are allowed to do that is children, because they are of not knowing. Like when they say, I'm a child of abuse, so when Pops would pull out the fucking belt or even mention the belt, I'm crying and I'm, because I remember what the fuck that was about, and there's no way for me to get out of that because someone's administering that. But I say it one more time before we flick off. You're the master of your own time and space. You're the embodiment of infinite possibilities. So that requires you to take some responsibility. Take a little bit of time to love yourself. Take a little bit more time to be gentle to yourself. Come on and be with the kindred. I love y'all too much, never too much. Ashe, Jiname, and you say New York City flex.